time frame area of obstruction was genuinely demanded. So the ongoing second, we will get rid of our old month-to-month level here and apply our perfect regular high-term stretch of time area of prevention. A 27,200. This level here is another normal level, and that genuinely designs that assuming we will begin pushing broadly higher toward the normal expansion more than 26,800 region here, our next basic level for us to focus in on is then going to be the regularly at 27,200. Be that as it may, for this current situation, we want to note. Again, Bitcoin is as of now offering some sort of a hint of metal since we are then going to have the decision to exchange above, respect region high more than 26,800. So no doubt right eventually you're mulling over, what can be our best yearns? What can be our best short or sell positions on the Bitcoin regard itself? As alluded to ahead of time, I'm truly enchanted going with a short or a sell position. Could I short here? As alluded to in advance, not actually, taking into account how we are not hitting our worth district level at this point. Undoubtedly, we can obviously right now see a gigantic push towards 1,000, yet unintentionally, I'm just searching for the most basic likelihood exchanges. To that end, I ought to participate in a short or a sell position, gave that our 26,800 on Bitcoin is really going to get hit. Eventually, to the degree that a long or a purchasing position, certainly, we can be as of now searching for a purchase or a long situation after the liquidity potential will be taken under our past low, yet the best broadened place that I really see right now in the market is genuinely going to be the bit by bit and the breathtaking delicate net degree at 25,800 US. Additionally, other than this moment, let me honestly provide for you another phenomenally bullish outline. From CryptoCon. He's truism that Bitcoin is hustling down to perceive affliction on the multi-day moving common of the RPV degree. Besides, assuming past cycles let us in on anything, this is the last time it occurs until the going with cycle top. Moreover, let me right at this point share with you this unquestionably enrapturing graph. Each cycle Bitcoin makes a top into benefit following to finishing the base model, circumnavigated in blue. Moreover, we should look right now at this particular outline. We are seeing ordinarily what's more the second push towards the drawback on this particular pointer. Then, at that point, we are go. For the present, Bitcoin is holding our colossal assistance level, yet greater piece of new crypto buyers are confronting a huge occurrence. In the present Bitcoin cost speculation video, we'll take a gander at a few exceptionally bullish diagrams and why, in the next few days, we can be expecting one of the most remarkable buying open entryways, but as an issue of some significance, what we will see. Bitcoin yesterday got a central push towards shortcoming, warming our common high-term time span area of help perfectly at 26,500 US. At this specific level for the new hours, we are seeing brief reaction towards the possible augmentation of around 1.3%. Notwithstanding, why is our customary level a truly fair assistance level? Furthermore, why we are right eventually seeing this specific skip towards the potential augmentation is similarly considering the way that all around at our normal, we additionally have our month-to-month turn point. So positively key assistance level. We took the liquidity under our past lows, and that is the hobby behind the new hours. We are truly seeing this specific reaction towards the ordinary extension. In any case, genuinely envision what's going on, whereas of now we go on the 4-hour time period applying our amazing moving midpoints on our diagram. You will see something astoundingly horrendous, I would truly say. We are not unequivocally prepared to see a get of more than 50 and 200 significant moving typical. Clearly, we attempted to see a cross when Bitcoin was pushing towards the possible augmentation. We almost got the cross here. At this point suddenly, indeed, we got another push towards the hindrance on the Bitcoin respect itself. As needs be, there has been no crosses on number 50 and 200 extraordinary moving customary. Moreover, zooming right away. This careful uncommon moving midpoints for the new hours are going likely as some kind of an area of block, and we are at this point not conclusively organized to recuperate them towards the typical extension. I would concur that right now they are simply going likely as our area of block, and, clearly, considering the way that it's the area of resistance, maybe we can be looking for a short or a sell position. Unequivocally about the trading thoughts. Before long, might we sooner or later go right now on the 1 hour time frame, and we ought to see what has truly been happening with the worth improvement of Bitcoin for the new hours. Clearly, definitely, we genuinely remember we had the choice to see a slight impact from our customary Hytron period of time area of help, yet spin around the light plans. Are the standard wild here extra buyers or more traders coming into the market? I would agree that right now we are seeing really more buyers coming into the market, since we are seeing a genuinely uncommonly respectable bullish fire here on the 1 hour time frame. When we got a push towards the ordinary development of the standard rowdy here, we, as an issue of some importance, got another bullish pin bar, another bullish pin bar, another bullish pin bar, besides another bullish PMO here. That fundamentally means, and this tells us, that buyers are surely captivated buying at this specific region, yet I would concur that there isn't conclusively a lot of buyers here, since we are not conveying any peak towards the potential addition breaking our essential area of resistance as suggested before our 50 what's more 200 marvelous moving standard on the 4 hourly time span. No ifs, ands, or buts, there are a few bullish signs happening. For example, we can go with our 4 hourly time period. After stochastic CGO oscillator, we can go with the RSI pointer. We can go with the MACD marker, where we will see that after stochastic is molding a twofold base model, generally a bullish sign for the Bitcoin respect itself. Similarly, other than RSI and MACD are outlining hidden away bullish divergences. Higher low on the Bitcoin respect itself, lower low on the RSI, what's more a lower low on the MACD pointer. So verifiably, I would concur that we are seeing a few bullish signs. At any rate, genuinely, paying little mind to what those bullish signs here, I am not flipping exceptionally bullish on Bitcoin and practically anticipating basically more prominent expense networks in the following couple of days. Ultimately, also, certain people are telling me that no question, we are seeing a flawless higher high on the OBV pointer, looking on the standard time frame. Here, you will see that several days sooner, we got a break of our past high on the OBV marker. At this point, the Bitcoin cost really made another lower high. In a little while, suddenly, this here is earnestly not a negative uniqueness, and we got moreover a higher high looking on changed charts. For example, on Coinbase, it really is obviously an optimal higher high. Was truly conceded. In the end, when we see a higher high on the OBV pointer, while Bitcoin is an O. Again, moreover, when the retail handles are selling the Bitcoin cost, or really are selling other than other altcoins, as per my perspective, one of the most extraordinary buying signs, one of the most earth-shattering locales to look to for a buy. Obviously, the long circumstance on the Bitcoin respect itself. Ultimately, we ought to break down what will be one of the pivotal areas of assurances we need to zero in on. Of late, I actually examined that our value district high is doubtlessly going to be perhaps of the in a general sense level you truly need to zero in on, which will come up at around $26,800. As of now, for the new hours, Bitcoin is correct now not conclusively organized to show up at our value area high to show up at our 26,800. Moreover, we are at this point right at present seeing a little reaction towards trouble unequivocally from our 1 hourly deals block. In a little while is our 1 hourly mentioning block central area of deterrent? As I ought to normally think, not honestly. That is the explanation. Eventually, I should see truly higher concentrations before truly going with a hyperlimit short or a sell position. Likewise, thusly, what we can truly hear. See a flawless S and E channel. Interfacing our really consoling deterred spots with a slanting level. Encouraging this one towards the possible addition. Similarly, you will see that, point of fact, the most imperative spot of our S&E channel will be reached at around $26,850. So I would concur that the most fundamental spot of our S&E channel is changing brilliantly with the value area high as shown at this point. Furthermore, other than developing endlessly, charmingly with our past highs, with our past lows. Area of block. Subsequently, I would concur, I'm potentially hypnotized going with a short broad hypothesis up expecting Bitcoin is genuinely going to hit our essential locale, or actually our colossal level here, since, in such a case that the region isn't hit, clearly, I'm not unequivocally captivated going with a high probability short raised thought. We are about high probability trades. I'm not looking to indiscriminately enter the market. In this way I'm telling to you, we need to see fairly higher before I would truly get captivated going with a short or sell position on the Bitcoin respect itself. In any case, in this way something fundamental occurred at this point 2 days sooner, and that will be a perfect standard high-term time period area of impediment was truly requested. So the continuous second we will dispose of our old month-to-month level here and apply our ideal standard high-term time interval area of counteraction. A 27,200. This level here is another ordinary level, and that truly plans that accepting we will start pushing comprehensively higher toward the typical extension more than 26,800 locale here. Our next fundamental level for us to zero in on is then going to be the routinely at 27,200. Nevertheless, for this ongoing circumstance, we need to note. Again, Bitcoin is at this point offering some kind of a sprinkle of backbone since we are then going to have the choice to trade above, regard locale high more than 26,800. So almost certainly right in the end you're considering, what can be our best longs? What can be our best short or sell positions on the Bitcoin respect itself? As suggested quite a bit early, I'm really charmed going with a short or sell position. Could I short here? As suggested ahead of time, not really, considering how we are not hitting our value region level as of now. Without a doubt, we can clearly right presently see a massive push towards 1,000, yet inadvertently, I'm only looking for the most essential probability trades. To that end, I should partake in a short or a sell position, gave that our 26,800 on Bitcoin is truly going to get hit. At last, to the extent that a long or a buying position, positively, we can be at this point looking for a buy or a long circumstance after the liquidity potential will be taken under our past low, yet the best widened place that I truly see right now in the market is really going to be the one small step at a time and the stunning fragile net degree at 25,800 US. Furthermore, other than this second, let me sincerely accommodate you another sensationally bullish layout. From CryptoCon. He's adaged that Bitcoin is hustling down to see hardship on the multi-day moving normal of the RPV degree. Plus, accepting past cycles let us in on anything, this is the last time it happens until the going with cycle top. Additionally, let me right as of now share with you this certainly delighting diagram. Each cycle Bitcoin makes a top into benefit following to completing the base model. Circumnavigated in blue. Besides, we ought to look right now at this specific layout. We are seeing customarily what's more the second push towards the downside on this specific pointer. Then, we are going to some degree in green. For the present, Bitcoin is holding our gigantic help level, yet more prominent piece of new crypto purchasers are defying an immense event. In the present Bitcoin cost hypothesis video, we'll look at a couple of extraordinarily bullish charts and why, in the following couple of days, we can be expecting one of the most exceptional purchasing open entrances, yet as an issue of some importance, what we will see. Bitcoin yesterday got a focal push towards inadequacy, warming our normal high-term period of time area of help impeccably at 26,500 US. At this particular level for the new hours, we are seeing brief response towards the conceivable increase of around 1.3%. In any case, for what reason is our standard level a really fair help level? Moreover, Why we are correct in the end seeing this particular skip towards the potential expansion is comparably considering the way that overall at our ordinary, we also have our month-to-month turn point. So emphatically key help level. We took the liquidity under our past lows, and that is the side interest behind the new hours. We are really seeing this particular response towards the conventional expansion. Regardless, really imagine what's happening where at this point we go on the 4-hour time span applying our astonishing moving midpoints on our chart. You will see something astoundingly unpleasant, I would genuinely say. We are not unequivocally ready to see a get of more than 50 and 200 huge moving normal. Obviously,